Today in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you exactly how to make one of my favorite and easy types of Instagram Reels in 2024. And this is not a full Instagram Reels tutorial by any means. I'm not showing you like how to do every single thing in the Reels editor. We have another video on this channel for that. I'll put right up here. But in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to make a Reel with a Reel idea for you. So you don't even have to come up with the idea, an example of what the B-roll or the video would be, and how to piece all that together. So excited to walk you guys through that. Let's go ahead and jump in. And actually, I really should mention that I do have a free download that is 10 free Reels ideas where you can get 10 more ideas just like this. It gives you exact text boxes and prompts and things to fill in. So if you're interested at all in that, we'll have a link down in the description. Okay, so the first step is to pull up your Instagram Reels editor. So if you look to your screen, you'll see on my phone right here that I have the Reels editor part of Instagram pulled up, like where you go to make a reel. And the first step here is we're gonna want to add a B-roll that is somewhere between like 5 to 10 seconds long. I'm thinking for this idea, because I have 3 text boxes I want to add, I'm gonna look for a B-roll that's approximately 9 to 10 seconds long. Okay, so I actually have a folder pulled up right here with a bunch of B-roll that I have filmed for my business, and I just put it all in a folder in my camera roll, so it's very easy to access, very easy to see. So I'm just going through, I'm looking at the times, like the second one at the top is only 6 seconds, the next one's 8 seconds, and neither of those would work. I'm also keeping in mind like the idea that I want to do. This idea, I actually want to relate it back to my niche, which is like business education, social media education. So I'm probably not gonna choose the B-roll like with me and my kids or me and my family. I'm probably gonna do something different. Let's see, like this one here of me making coffee is 33 seconds, so I can actually trim that down to like 10 seconds and it would work. So let's go ahead and do that one for now. And I'm gonna trim this down right here, and maybe we'll do this part of it. I want it to be about 10 seconds long, but I wanna get some of me doing that part and pouring it. So maybe like this. Okay, and then we're gonna have to choose music. So I'm gonna go to audio. Under where it says for you is like trending audio right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose an audio and then loop back to you guys. I just don't wanna get demonetized in my YouTube video for having someone else's audio playing. Okay, so I've got an audio chosen for this video now. The next step is to decide on a call to action for the video. And so this kind of merges with like the idea for the video and what the text boxes are going to be. So I kind of think about like, do I want to share a freebie? Do I want to share one of my paid offers? Do I want to share something just inspirational? It doesn't have a sales related call to action, right? So for this one, let's just say, since I already mentioned it, let's say we want to do our 10 free Reels ideas freebie. The one that I mentioned to you guys earlier is like 10 free Reels templates. And that's what I'm going to like, ultimately, that's what I want people to take action on, what my call to action is going to be. And I actually use ManyChat to actually have people comment a certain word, a trigger word, and get DM'd the link to my freebies and offers and things like that. And I have a tutorial on this channel, actually a new one I just posted a couple weeks ago, that shows you and walks you through how to do this. So we'll put it right up here. We'll also have a link in the description if you would like to learn how to do that. But I'm keeping that in mind, keeping in mind like what I want that trigger word to be. I'm also going to think about what I want the message of the reel to be, what the idea is going to be. I'm gonna put on the screen right here some text boxes that you can use and I'm going to fill in and use for myself. So there's 3 text boxes here for this idea. Have you ever wondered how to, and then fill in the blank with something that your ideal client wonders a lot? Now you can. Comment keyword to learn how. And again, you might have to tweak this depending on what your call to action is and what you want it to be. But I'm gonna go ahead. So I chose a B-roll that was about 10 seconds long. That means each of my text boxes are gonna be 3 to 4 seconds long because I have 3 of them. So like 3 times 3 is 9. Add a little bit there. So let's do, have you ever wondered how to, I'm trying to think how this would relate to my Reels ideas. Because they're like Reels templates. So you download them, you get like exact text boxes, exact ideas. Have you ever wanted, how about I'm changing this? Okay, have you ever wanted to have instant ideas for what to post on Reels? Okay, that's gonna be our first text box. Oh, and then I just got more features on my text boxes. I have not had that outline feature before, which is very cool. Okay, side note. I know some people have had it for a while, but I have not, so that's really cool. And then you just choose like whatever font you want. I do try to keep my font pretty consistent across my different content so that my content's a little more recognizable. So the next text box, I usually just go ahead and add all my text boxes, and then we'll change like when they pop up in a little bit. So next text box is now you can. Who you wanted to have, now you can. Now you can. And then comments, ideas. We'll use that as our trigger word. Instead of to learn how, let's do to get them for free, since it's a freebie. So just tweaking that a little bit. How about 10 Reels templates for free? Okay. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put them where I want them to ultimately pop up. Because there's only 3 text boxes, I'm just gonna have them stack like this. So you could do the exact same thing with yours. If you tap on edit video in the bottom left-hand corner, you can then change where I'm gonna use 2 fingers to make this a little bit smaller, so it's easier. And we're just gonna make each, so this first text box needs to start about probably there. This is a shorter text box. I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter. Well, actually, we're gonna have all of them last till the end. Okay, let's see how that looks. Have instant ideas for what to post on Reels. Now you can. Comment ideas to get 10 Reels templates for free. Okay, and then when I'm done with a Reel, I always save it to my camera roll, so it's that downward arrow up at the top in the middle of your screen. I'm just gonna go ahead and save a copy because you can always lose your drafts or it glitches up. So I always like to make sure that I do that. And then, okay, then once I'm done, I'm gonna hit next, and I usually just save it into my drafts for later. And then once I'm ready to post, I can either re-navigate to it in my drafts or re-upload it again with the audio that I wanna use. After you're done making your Reel, I would love to see the final product. So if you can either comment a link to your Reel down in the comments of this YouTube video so everybody can check it out, or you're more than welcome to DM it to me on Instagram at Stephanie Lynn Case. And I absolutely love seeing when you guys use these ideas that I created for you. So can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see how it turns out. And if you have any questions about anything with Reels or anything you're wondering about, anything you want to see on the channel coming up when it comes to Instagram and Reels growth, be sure to comment that down in the comments as well. I would love to know what is your biggest question right now in 2024 when it comes to Reels. And I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye guys.